Ladies and germs, thank you for joining me. I am Mo, and we are going to be playing some Last of Us Part 2. If you haven't seen the previous parts to this video series, I'd highly suggest checking those out first. This is going to be my first playthroughs, and in many ways the most blind playthrough you'll be seeing. I haven't seen any trailers, clips, articles, leaks, spoilers, reviews, or previews, nor will I really be interacting with anyone in the Twitch chat, with words at least, to keep my experience completely uninfluenced. And I feel like this is how I'll get the most out of the game, and so will you. And then once I complete the game, I shall look back at the footage, the chat, the comments, and everything in between. Um, and I'll get back to everyone for their creative contributions and support throughout this playthrough. And now that we're kind of caught up and we're on the same page, I want you to grab your favorite hot drink, sit back, relax, and get comfortable as I walk through this pandemic with you. Welcome to The Last of Us Part 2. So yeah, I'm more or less gonna just be playing as if no one's watching, because really and truly no one is watching. I just want to play this game in my own time and space, but I also want footage of how I played through it, so I myself can go and look back at it someday and see, okay, this is the decision I made. So yeah, that's why we're doing it the way we're doing it. Thank you guys for the emotes in the
Keep an
chat.
eye on those windows.
Keep an eye on those windows. Okay, so we're in the next area here. So we were in the last area in Seattle. Um, did all of that stuff on the left side of the map, on the west side of the map, and now we're heading north past the fuck Fedra gate, and it looks like there's WLF maybe on the corner of Spring and 8th. Okay. Before we jump over, why would you give me a hint already? Like, I've just gotten here. I think that's gonna happen a lot. I've seen a lot of the times where I'm just exploring and then a hint just pops up. It's like, here's what we want you to do, and I'm like, no, game, I'm trying to explore. And this is the same thing I was talking to Crazed about yesterday. I was saying, like, he and I are similar in that we like to explore the area. So then, I can accidentally get trophies like Sightseer, which is a silver trophy for, I think, seeing all the regions, seeing all the areas. Hold on a sec. I've just been informed that I can go into the options and turn off the L3 prompt. So let's go to the, would it be display? I don't know. Subtitles, HUD, controls, difficulty. Not controls, not HUD. Pardon me. I mean, I would assume it would be HUD, maybe? Awareness, hit markers, health. Notification, game hints, sometimes off, frequent. Game, yeah, let's turn this off. Thank you. Yeah, game hints off. Okay, perfect. So now we can play uninterrupted. Jas, is this something that you would get? Because I know you said you didn't play The Last of Us Part 1. But I don't know if you've seen The Last of Us. I feel like it's something you would play. I feel like it's something anyone would play. Everyone should play The Last of Us. I think you'll like it. So we can't get into here. But I want to get into here. I had a chat with my sister about The Last of Us Part 1. She was saying the same thing. So has she played, Jas, has she played The Last of Us Part 1? Ooh, look at the water physics. This is so cool. So this reminds me of Rob from PlayStation Access, because he always talks about water physics, and like it's one of the things I also notice a lot of the time, and like just yeah, it looks so good. Imagine a PS4 Pro. So I'm playing on a regular PS4. Wow, it's so cool. She's a Nintendo Switch girl, so no. Oh, okay. So what was she's? So wait, what was the conversation about the Last of Us? I could just sit here and do this. See, I'm trying to make different trails. It's so lifelike. Good shit. Okay, so let's keep moving. So we're on 8th Avenue, there's a 9th Avenue, and then there's this building in the middle. Gate East 1. Which looks like it needs some generator power. Before we do that, I want to go around the other side and see if there's anything on the other side. So because we were watching, so Jaspi, because we were watching the commercial of The Last of Us Part 2 on the TV, I skipped those commercials. Apart from the other day, it came on and we stopped and we watched them. We were like, ah, this is the most I've seen. But it's kind of stuff I'd already seen, so it's not really. That's how serious I am about not seeing anything about this game. I don't even watch the commercials. I don't want to. I've seen the teaser when it first kind of was kind of revealed, I guess. So Jasper, yeah, because we're watching the TV commercial of The Last of Us Part 2 on the TV. Told her that I still haven't played the first one, so she said that I should play the first one. Oh, okay, yeah, you should, yeah. I've played the first one recently. Obviously, you know that, and it's still good, so good. So it doesn't look like we can actually. So some of this map is kind of weird because you can't go up 9th Street because it's kind of blocked off. So there is only one way through. So I'm gonna take this left. Pardon me.
You have a code for this gate?
I'm not sure. Nope. No code for this one.
Shit. Okay.
Wait, pardon me. There's an option to interact. What does that mean? Was I just seeing stuff? I'm sure it said interact. So this is cool. This is the point where the game would be like, here's a hint. This is what you do. But at the end of the day, like, I'd rather just figure it out. That's the whole point of games, guys. You need to figure things out. Unless it gets too difficult or really frustrating to the point where you're stuck, like, for days. Because I remember being stuck on games before, and it's just like, when it wasn't... You just kind of go back to it the next day and you'll figure it out. Nowadays, no one's got the time or the patience. They just want everything now. We need to get through this East Gate 1. Gate East 1. Screening of all candidates is mandatory. Maybe there's something up here. Nope. There's gotta be another way through. There's something very specific in games, like it's like I guess it's a language. I don't know if anyone knows what it's called, but it's like it communicates a certain thing. So in God of War, the yellow markings kind of communicate to you that this place is climbable. In The Last of Us Part 2, what I've kind of gathered is that these leaves are a sign of no-go. It means that these are not scalable, as far as I can tell. Oh, texture pop there. So this means we need to figure something else out. And it doesn't let us put in a doesn't let us put in a code either. So I'm not sure if that's because we don't have a code yet, or because there's another way that requires us to think outside the box. Just, do you have the first Last of Us? You do, okay. Was it? Remind me if I'm. Was it a PS Plus free game? Just in my backlog, yeah. It was a PS Plus game. What? Hold on, let me check that. Let me check that. Ooh, that's a cute emote, Beth. How are you doing? We're in your territory, by the way. We're in Wolf territory. WLF territory. Jas, are you sure it was a PS Plus free? Because I might have missed it. Let me check. Let me do a quick check. In my notes. In my Evernotes. Was it like recently? I don't know when. Because I remember like getting a physical copy of it and then just never opening it for like years. And then I finally opened it when I kind of started doing an actual game, when I started streaming, you know, like 2 months ago. Fucking hell. May, April, May. I've been streaming for like 2 months now. Theft Wolf with some nice emotes. I got my copy on the 4th of October 2019. So yeah, so I'm guessing it was probably one of the more recent free games. I've just realized something. There's a Shimmer has a, I don't know if you've noticed this, but she's got a stamp on her right leg, ass. I don't know what that is on a horse, but it says J. And the Cookie Monster pointed out that, you know, the hands in this game, like when you're looking at something, so if you examine something, if we go over here, okay, it's not that. Okay, so the only thing you can check here is the map. But J for Jackson, maybe Joel, I don't know. What was I gonna say? Yeah. Oh my god, this water physics, by the way. So if we go to this antique ring, so the Cookie Monster points out that like if you look like they've got like the amount of detail in this game, like she's got fingerprints. If we rotate, like you can see the level of like she's got fingerprints. She's got fingerprints. Like that's pretty insane. So he pointed this out yesterday. This is the ring of Sir Francis Drake. It's a reference to the Uncharted series. Jackson being the town they set up. Yeah, so it might be J for Jackson. Let's see. There's no reflection, but there's definitely shadow in the water. Also, I don't know if anyone noticed this yesterday, but as we were riding through the area, where is it? So if you remember, there's right here where that question mark is in the top middle of the screen. There's like a watery area where I think Dina gets her hair wet, and then the animation starts to like she starts to shake her head and tries to dry off the water. There's so many little nuances in this game, which are really incredible, and things that kind of can be missed. Jackson, Mississippi. I don't know if it's Mississippi. But yeah, I don't know how we got into this topic. Beth, I hope you're having a good day, whatever you're up to. Thank you for hanging out, stopping by. So I was doing a stream at 7 p.m. So I think I'm gonna start doing 7 to 8, and then from 8 I'll be doing this. where I feel no obligation for anything. So I just want to play the game and just hang out. If you want to hang out, come hang out. If not, then 7 p.m. So we're kind of, I don't know, it's kind of fiddly at the moment. Instead of 8 p.m. BST, we are 7 p.m. BST. Going to be playing some scheduled stream games. And from 8 p.m. onwards, we're just kind of going to be playing this because this is amazing. So yeah, there's the, it looks like the WLF like headquarters. You got like an American flag. This looks quite cool. This is maybe a Photoshop opportunity, photo mode opportunity. So this is what I've been using. This is what I've been using. 6 and let's move that. I want to put it. I think there is good. Yeah, that's too big. Been using 6. Yeah, there we go. That's slightly better. Maybe on the gate. Then again, if we move it up, we can see the wolf. So yeah, I like the photo mode in this because obviously I can use it very easily to make thumbnails. Very handy. Not sure if it's there, but the town in the beginning is called Jackson. Not sure if it's there, but yeah. So it's called Jackson. I don't know if it's based, yeah, if it's Missouri or Mississippi. It's good. It's called FEDRA, Federal Disaster Response Agency. So there's no way over this kind of barrier, I don't think. So I'm gonna go around. I feel like these serve as more than a blockade, but I don't know, I could be wrong. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna backtrack because obviously there's a way that allows us to go back. So wait, are we okay? So it looks like we can't go back. Seravina Hotel. Even this looks pretty nicely done. Ah, we climb in, and we climb over. And we see infections. So I don't think there's any wolf people here. There's no Washington Liberation Front people here. I think this place is just going to be full of infected. Unless they're keeping them to kind of guard the place, but that sounds weird. It's not. So maybe, I don't know. I don't know these people. Who knows? Nice. The fuck? So something can see us. Oh. Oh. Oh fuck, I was like, who's this hiding behind the corner? So one over that way. So there's 2, 3.
Okay. That's that.
So I only have a holster for a long weapon. October 2013, which is most of the calendar's kind of final months. So people kind of just stopped making calendars after then. These are all the certificates that the hotel received whilst it was active. Elevator. Oh, football with a globe. Oh,
This one's fresh. And he's got one of those wolf patches.
Wolf. WLF. Guess they didn't make it out with their gas after all.
That's good, right?
If those fuckers who killed Joel got taken out by some random infected,
Then they'd still be dead, Ellie.
I'm not sure that's justice. Might as well grab what we can while we're here.
we do a double sweep. So we go through one area, we make sure there's nothing left, and then obviously we come back to it and make sure we didn't miss anything. That is what I do. Case in point. That could come in handy, don't just throw it away. Here we go. Restores a melee weapon to full durability and increases its damage. So it makes me think, do I get one or two swings in and then upgrade it?
Been shot?
You recognize him?
No.
Maybe someone else killed these guys. The infected just wandered in.
Hey, found their gas.
Well, if we need any more, we know where to get it.
I swear I heard clicking noises.
I don't recognize this one either.
Oh. Craft silencers. Craft pistol silencer to make shot silent until it breaks. Press triangle while aiming to toggle silencer on and off durability 3. This requires a rag and a canister. Listen with clarity. Oh. Okay, so we couldn't see before through walls, so that's interesting. So this is something I think we should get. Faster prone movement. Faster while prone. Hold the circle to go prone. 50% movement speed. That's interesting. Improve silencer. Faster stealth kills. That's something I want also. I think listening mode is a good way to go at the moment. Yeah, because I remember in The Last of Us, I think one of the first things I fully upgraded was the ability to hear. For some reason we can't. Can we not learn this? Why can we not learn this? I don't understand. Okay, so it looks like we have to do this in order. Oh, okay, I just realized. Okay, I gotta do this in order. Right, okay, so we can either get next increased health, craft smoke bombs, which I'm not really survival crafting. Stealth, craft silencer, then listen mode clarity. Yeah, I think stealth is a good tree for me to upgrade. Smoke bombs, increased health. I guess this is good as well. But yeah, so it's just a question of what do we want next. And at the moment, we'll get the silencer. Hey Sam, how's it going? Hope you're good. I'm not really here. I'm not really streaming. There's nothing to see. But if you must... I'm basically playing the game as though like no one's watching. So I'm just kind of playing it kind of off stream, on stream. Because I want footage of how I played the game when I first played it. So obviously this is the first walkthrough. First playthrough, not walkthrough. This is my first playthrough. And yeah, there's a couple of special emotes actually in the chat too, which you can use. Some of them are kind of Easter eggs, so have fun. But yeah, in terms of the reward tree, I wanna... So the next one would be either increased health, which is a good one. Smoke bombs, which I'm not too bothered about, and listen mode clarity. So I need another 12. Thank you, Sam, for the posture check. I was kind of sitting, so I was literally just sitting cross-legged on the gaming chair. But now my feet are firmly planted on the ground. I'm sitting up, and thank you. I hope you're having a good. Whatever day it is today, in your time zone. In my time zone, it's currently Monday. It is 8:54 p.m. and I'll probably be doing this for another hour or so. But I'll be playing this very slowly. Like, I tend to sweep areas twice. I don't like missing anything. And yeah, I play very differently when I'm not streaming. Like now, I'm not really streaming, so. Saturday, March 29th, our strike against the Fedra checkpoint worked. Killed at least 3 of those thugs, just a few wounded on our side. In the wake of our losses, it felt good to hit back. That night we voted Isaac as the new commander. Okay, so I've been hearing about Isaac quite a bit. So Isaac is the new commander. It was a contentious meeting. His summary execution of those prisoners still doesn't sit right with some people, but I like him. He can make the tough calls. This was on March 29th. Friday, April 4th. I'm fucking exhausted, but for good reason. We've had 8 new recruits show up in the last few days, and 6 are Fedra deserters. Isaac's directive is clearly fucking wrong. Sorry. What's going on? Isaac's directive is clearly fucking working. It's either that or all those flyers. People are taking us seriously now, finally seeing the WLF as a real alternative. We'll kick those fascists out and rebuild on the foundations. Emma and Jason laid. Emma and Jason. Bingo. This is practically everyone on the internet after they read like a little bit about this game, which is why I've avoided everything. I'll make a fine thumbnail someday once we finish the game. uh, that's a very, I like this backstory. I might have to screenshot this. So this is where we came up from on this floor. I'm just going to quickly have a look around again, make sure I didn't miss anything. I'm curious, do I continue going up or do I go through the door? Is one of them going to stop us from doing something else? Okay, so there is no way up, so that is the way through. And green leaves kind of signify in this game a non-path. Am I the only one that's kind of picking up on that? I mean, I think it's like, yeah, so I was talking about it earlier, so there's like video game language, like in God of War, where there's certain markings that allow you to know that you can climb certain things. And in this, I think leaves signify that there's no through path. That's a very cool shot. I could spend more time just in photo mode. I'm very kind of looking forward to see what people have done with the photo mode in this game. Obviously, once I finish the game, I'm not gonna look for anything now.
The fuck happened here?
Tommy did this.
This? No way.
It was definitely him. He's one of the ones that killed Joel.
Shit. There's another one over here.
I don't recognize him.
East 1 7302. 7302.
He was using them against each other.
How?
Joel told me about this. You ask this guy a question, but you don't make him say it. You make him write it down. And then you ask this guy, and if the facts match, you're telling the truth. If not,
You fuck him up?
yeah.
East 1. Another gate code?
Looks like it.
This just happened now. He can't be far off.
Yeah.
Come on. We can get out this way. Maybe catch up with Tommy.
Yeah.
I know you said Tommy had a rough past, but... Fuck.
I know. Are you okay?
It wasn't pretty.
I don't want you to think bad of Tommy.
Ellie, if I had my sister's killers tied to a chair, I'd do worse.
I hear you.
You get the generator. I'll open the gate.
You remember the code?
The one written in blood? Yeah. Got it. And I got say we find shelter and we set up camp. Maybe some more high up so we can scope out the area.
I like that idea.
Okay. Let's look for an open building.
Preferably with no infected. Or WLF.
Wolves.
Whatever.
I still have some of those almond things left if you're hungry.
Not really.
You should eat something. Oh my god.
What?
I sounded like my mom just now.
I think this is a good place to call it. I want to thank you for giving me a bite-sized chunk of your day wherever or whenever you're watching this. And since you're on YouTube, know that I'm moving along the path towards 100 subscribers. So I ask, would you kindly subscribe and hit the notification bell on YouTube? And if you liked what you saw, click me a thumbs up. And hey, whilst you're doing all that, you might as well leave a comment with your thoughts below. I'd love to hear from you. And be sure to check out the notes in the description of this video. I look forward to you joining me again.